We now return to SimCity 3000. Well, I started working on the park a little bit. I'm not really sure I like the grass in here. There's not really another way to add like paths or anything that looks good. But I did notice, at least in the assets, there is another grass type. It's called Out in the Country, and it's oriented in the opposite direction, and it's a slightly less, I mean, it's kind of like this green. It's a lighter green. And when you put it down, it does make the moo sound, which makes me think that it's an unused asset from the farms. I think it's by the asset name alone and the sound, it sounds like it's supposed to be part of this. So I don't know, maybe I can reinvent some of the orchard-looking things and turn that into something else. But not right now. Let's get back on board with just expanding. So we do have now a lot of industrial demand coming in. I'm gonna try putting down another farm real quick and see if we can still get farms. The demand might require me to pull back on that. I might have to start filling in. Come on now. So we can still get a few. That's good. Let's try putting in another one. This one's going to be... You know what? Maybe this one I'll just make a complete grass farm. I mean, not, obviously it's going to cause issues with the rest of this stuff. Come on now. Sims in the dark, power grid is full of holes. You are kidding me. There is absolutely no way that is true. We have the freaking fusion power plant. Oh, how do I see this? There is absolutely no way that's true. That doesn't count. That's not stuff. You are lying to me. Some Sims off the power grid. Yeah, I mean, so? It's gotta be these parks or something. I don't know, whatever. Not an issue. Regardless. Okay. Solar City students now, yeah, we'll get to that. In fact, I could just put another one over here. Have two in this area. Seems a tad excessive, but it'll work. Guess I just want to keep playing this as far as I can take it. Oh, we don't have much demand anymore. Let's actually get rid of that. Surprising, actually. I didn't realize that... that was going to create so much. Really? I've got this on the lowest setting. I'm doing a new playlist, but it's still RimWorld. Gotta figure this one out. Alright, hopefully that's better. Come back for the rest of you. Very surprising. One farm? What was 2 farms? That's insane. There's no way that's right. But anyway, now we have other issues to deal with. So why don't we come in? Let's handle what remains of the commercial. Okay, we're gonna have a bit of a thing here. So maybe I can come in with like medium. Oh, it's actually... Must have missed that spot. Unless I was thinking of maybe doing like a bus stop there. Let's just put a fountain there for... Good enough. Okay. Let's do... See, that's a commercial spot. Look at this. Yeah, it is. So I think we could probably leave a strip of that for commercial and do this side as some dense. Sure. Okay. Well, I guess maybe people living next to... Oh, it's all of you. Really? You guys count? My disapproving face. I don't think you should count, but okay. I said I wanted to keep commercial down below there, so I guess it's okay to keep going here with it, with residential. Maybe along the park we'll do slightly less dense. Let's see, maybe I do that, then I guess we could put playgrounds in. Just because we're getting into a different zoning type doesn't mean I can't put these down, even though they don't help as much. Sure what to do here. Let's put like a dense thing there. Large park there. Does look kind of funky. I maintain that. Keep something going for that. Let's do like a corner shop here. Alright, I think I'm going to have to wait on the rest of that. You know what? That would be a perfect spot for a school. That there. Do not have a hospital over here. Well, I guess we do have that one. The more I fill in this stuff, though, the less I really have to worry about effects. So we can have that across from the medical center. That works. Let's look at where we are. I got a few things I noticed last time that I want to put in. got another arena. It's too close to the shore, I guess. This isn't what I'm after at all. Where's that? There we go. Okay. So I actually probably needed to put a fire station down. I mean, where? Okay, so that square. Oh man, we actually needed one. We actually needed one like right here. I really hate to do that, but let's see. I mean, like, yeah, if I wanted it to be, it would literally have to be right there at that corner. If I wanted it to stay within the coverage. That's about the center point. It would actually be here. Maybe we can get rid of that one then. Oh well. And you say here? That's too close. We're looking at like probably right there, which is actually like right next door. Well, okay, I guess we could go in the corner then. If we really wanted to be solid about it. That's completely wrong. Alright. Well, it cannot go in Central Park, unfortunately, so I guess that's where it's going. Little sliver that will be out. We have to put another one here. What is that? That big thing's the university. So actually, if it goes right next to the university, maybe back a little bit. Huh. I mean, I guess overlap is not the end of the world. We're going to end up having an overlapper in here anyhow. Although if I do, well, I don't know what's going to be there. Let's not worry about that right now. Still don't have any coverage out here. Though, you know, if I did maybe this one instead, put it like right, well, maybe I was going to hold that onto that for here instead. It doesn't quite get to that, does it? Alright, well, we'll put it, it's its own thing out here, then put its own fire station out there. For now, though, that's fine, that works. Where's our crime? Maybe I should wait on this one too. Put this one like right here. That is too close. Let's see if put a road. I mean, there's an awful lot of overlap there, but that works. Works, I suppose. Though, if I could get a little bit closer, We could cover that university. That university is terrible for crime. Yeah, no, that's not going to work. Alright, well, we may have to put another one in somewhere along the way. That's fine. Boy. Okay, so we got that. Yeah, we're going to need way more schools than what we've got, but let's go ahead and let it run just so we can see what we do have. Okay, we're still down by a lot. So these put down... These are worth 3,000, right? Or is it 3,500? Either way, I need more. No point in putting schools down here, though. Oh, we just ate through all of our... Okay. Ate through all of our residential demand. I don't know. Is there some place I could... Kind of filled in all the spots. Here. Guess we can go back to the neighborhoods here that are kind of empty. Well, after a while, this stuff's going to get real crowded. Well, okay. Yeah, because I mean, it is all kind of together. Putting it over here would make more sense, to be honest. It will not fit on the other side of the road, because that highway is going to plow right next to it. Oh, what can we do? Fine. Put one down here, no one's going to like it. Gonna be right next to the dirty, polluting crap. I guess I could start maybe putting to this side. Put one right up on the hill here. Where would the road go? Maybe I should put it right here. How are we doing for colleges? Fine. The hospital situation's taken care of? Yes, it is for now. Really need to write down how many libraries and museums I've got. We're gonna need more. Let me just forward a little bit. Yeah, we're still down by one more school. Is there a reason I didn't connect this up? Perfect. You know what? Just for good measure, go ahead and put that out here. Small park. I'm gonna put a small park there. Yeah. Okay. So now we should be good to go for that. It's not watered. Power problems, a thing of the past. Thank goodness for that. Never did extend power out to these guys. Should be, yeah, they are powered. Okay, now, before we get too far ahead of ourselves here, pollution's too high. Now, before this disappears, oh shit, this didn't even grow. Okay, well, before this disappears on me, I will do the thing. Alright, it's actually called Salt of the Earth, but it's a little, I don't know, I don't even know what this is supposed to be, but it's fine. okay. So, you know, it looks alright. The plowed part of it, not so much, and I think that's just because of the direction it goes in. It'd probably look better if it was actually oriented the same way. But we can always get rid of that. So I don't know. Maybe I'll go through. I'll fix a few things. I did come across this grain silos. This, I believe, is an unused asset. I don't think this one develops. I might be wrong about that. And there's another one in there too. I mean, there's actually several. One of which is that salvage yard that I keep meaning to put down. The Gigamall. Gigamall, ninth wonder of the world. Now that sounds to me like some kind of unlockable reward thing, but I also don't see it on my list, so I don't know. If I'll research it, but if it's not something that can pop up or will pop up for demand, boy, these. What's going on with the demand? I feel like we've hit a block. If it's not something that will pop up, then I'll place it down myself. Kind of tempted to put that science center down, because I'm not really sure what's holding me up right now. Commerce is booming. I mean, I could put down that military thing. Could do that right now. Could get that started, because that would definitely raise some demands for commercial and industrial anyway. It seems like as soon as we hit the demand, though, it's going away. Sure. Maybe it just needs a while to process this. Jail overcrowding turns justice system into a revolving door. Alright, well, I guess we're up against it here, so we now need, oh boy, by a lot we do. We do need another one after all. You know what? We're going to put this out here where I said I was going to. In the boonies. People aren't going to like that. I mean, maybe I should put it on this hill. Instead of using up this one. I don't know that it needs to have connection, like road access. You feel like it would, right? Maybe we can put it here. It's not up against. Maybe we can put it here and then have a parking lot next to it or something. Yeah, that's fine. We'll put it here. Put it right there. Not powered or watered, of course. Of course. I'm really good at that. Really good at forgetting to do that. Power should jump from there, right? Huh? Maybe it needs a little bit longer to process. Alright, fuck. Let's do it. Maybe they're sad because they don't have enough parades going on or something. Oh, it's time already. Okay. Now they're splitting up. Jeez. Good enough spot to keep it out here, I suppose, given the whole, you know, we need low land value for industry kind of stuff. So that's fine. That money-wise. Maybe start hooking up my highway a little bit longer. Oh, how did we... What just happened? What just happened? Just cratered our residential demands. Is it because of the big buildings? Something is happening. We have come up against some kind of shift. Let's go ahead and fill in. You know what? Well, we're not going to get to do this just yet then, I guess. Should be able to get rid of you. There's a little bit commercial demand. Which is going to be completely eaten up by that. I'm seeing that we're having issues here. We're not able to push the buildings into these spots. So maybe I should just go ahead and anticipate not getting any 4x4 buildings here. And help myself out. It's not really the best thing for that, but... actually. Medium. Do I have any high value? Not of anything dense, really. Okay, well, here's some down here. Still not superb. These are working out, though. Very high. Good. These are working out for me, and it looks like that zone is probably ready to try for estates. Could you please? Maybe what I should do, because it does seem to start affecting negatively when I do a full pause, maybe I should just turn everything down to turtle. Because it seems like when I unpause, everything jumps ahead so far that it's actually bad. Wonder why it's happening here. Not in a commercial thing. I thought it started in commercial zones. We do have a little bit of commercial right here, but it doesn't seem like... Sim firefighters wanted. Apply at your local fire store. Here comes the sun. UFOs seen and disavowed. Here comes the sun. Isn't that normally for, like, microwaves? Is that a microwave disaster? Can do here. Shopping after hours, a source of purchase embarrassment. Come on, Santa, get the hell out of here. Right. I'm fully expecting a UFO attack here as soon as everything ticks over and is back on track. No? Okay, well maybe that event saved me then. Okay, we do have money. Let's try and get this thing hooked up and out of the way here. Now this is actually going to be an issue, isn't it? Trying to get that bridge. Because of how crazy this is. First of all, let's see if we can get you down here. Okay. Well, if it's going to be here, it's probably going to be too close for on-ramp, off-ramp, so this is actually probably where that's going to happen, which means that this hill needs to move back a little bit. I wonder if it's going to let me. Oh, good. Alright, well, let's go ahead and pause this one, just because. Forget to pick up your litter. I beg your pardon? Okay, we're good on that. Oh, right. Could use another recycling center, though. Okay. Back to this. I am going to save, because I may need to revert so I can fix this. Just thinking maybe I want to do a little pre-flattening to get this out here. And again, maybe I want it smooth, because it's going to go to the bottom of this. It's going to hit the lowest point where it decides to do this. So if we do, ooh, not that, not that. Shit. Okay, well, maybe that. Maybe that after all. And see, now you're exactly the height that I want this to be at. So we need to raise that up a little. I think those are at the same level there. Now, if I want a nice transition, not what I wanted to do. Trying to get a good slope going on here. That's also not what I wanted. Nope, that's not it. There's like a half step in there somewhere. Okay, that's a little better. Now if I could get you to do the same thing. Not that. But that? Okay, that's a nice transition there. It's a little bumpy. This one is going to be freaking impossible. There's just not enough space to do that. What if we go there? Okay. And I think that's about as good as it's going to get. Okay. Well, I mean that's a major dip right there. That's a major dip right there. But the only way I could see to maybe fix it would be if I lowered the terrain, so the slope started later, but then had a more drastic. You know what? I honestly don't feel like fixing this. I'm gonna be honest. That's looks like a pain in the ass to me. So we're just gonna have to deal with people bottoming out all the time at Disaster Ridge here. Now I did originally want like a road bridge here, hooked up to the rest of this. Should I just go ahead and do it and see? I mean, this is gonna probably be just as ugly. Guess we can see just how ugly. Yeah, okay. But the thing is, this is easier to fix. So, like if I... Oh man, those power lines are a pain in my ass. If I came in and did that, and then maybe that one too, and then raised that. See, now that's a lot nicer. That's a lot nicer. So yeah, like this part would look much nicer if I sloped it out, but to do that, I'd have to lower this down quite a bit, and it just wouldn't. I mean, it's too short here to get a nice slope. This is a different story, but whatever. Good enough. Now this one might be a little tricky. Do that. What I actually need be some halfway point. Well, that would cause a dramatic shift. About that. I like that. I like whatever that's doing. I fucked that one up. Shit. Just... That is too dramatic. That is too dramatic. There's got to be a medium. There's got to be some space in between this. Well, I mean, that's a pretty steep hill, but whatever. It's smooth anyway, so... Okay, so now we at least have a connection to whatever will be these neighborhoods here. We're looking at my hill here again, so I'd probably like to build another hilltop neighborhood. That's good. I guess we're going to let this run for a bit, because oh, yeah. I need to get my buildings back in now that we've got some residential demand. You know, I mean, I really would actually rather have the off-ramp here so it goes to that one, but I guess it makes sense to have it here too because this will be surrounded. Righty. Yeah, like that one wouldn't go there anyway, so it's fine. Okay, now we have connection to the highway, which is great, I guess. And then we got a bunch of fill-in spots with things. Stuff and things. You know what? Actually gonna move it back. Really, it doesn't serve a purpose, but I'm gonna move this to this side of the road just so that I can like turn this into a make-believe farm and then like fill this in with something. And then it just nicely squares off there. With that in mind, I don't think I need you anymore. Should all be connected. And I guess... See, that's powered and that's powered, so if I were to take power there to there, I can now get rid of these ugly things. There. So now we should still be connected over here, and then we're just going to have to do something. We'll eventually manage to get rid of all those. Boy, I wish I'd seen these sooner, so I could have made more variety in some of my farms. Again, maybe I'll just go over here and rebuild some of these. If it is, in fact, eating too much of my demands, maybe I can just fake some farms over here. Get them a little bit better or something like that. Maybe fill in some fill-ins. Anyway, let's let this let's let that go now. I don't need to worry about that. So what is going to happen here is gotta drag that out to about here. I mean, we could try. We could try. I think I've got enough money that I could do it now. Because that's $5 grand there. Bus misses turn, dozens late for work. Oh no. 8,000 there. Okay. So what we're coming up on here. Maybe I'll just... Let's see. You know what? That might actually just fit perfectly. I mean, I don't like that. Does it have to do that? You just make a little example highway. I guess so. Yeah, it doesn't go nicely. Well, I mean, that looks absolutely awful. But just because of the nature of it, I don't know if I can make it better. I mean, I could move the hill back a little bit just to get a different slope on it. Typist involved in winter traffic accident, whiteout conditions blamed. In May? Eagerly awaited llama exhibition coming soon. I guess no real news is good news, then, huh? Yeah, okay. Well, that's a little bit of an eyesore. Guess we can maybe cover it with trees or something. Make it less noticeable. Maybe I'll just fix it. Maybe I'll just play with the hill. Driving a pleasure. Okay, good. At least now, there is one way to get from one side of the city to the next if you had to. But everyone in between will be able to use it, which is good because we're going to have a lot of residential out here, and they're going to need to get to work, and then they can hop on the highway and head to maybe factory areas. Ancient meteorite revealed to be a burnt burger. Staring at lapping ocean waves makes you more assertive. Is that telling me something's coming? Oh, okay. Sims surveyed. Okay, yeah. Good. We seem to have this well under control. Maybe I could even afford to get rid of one of you. See what it does to the trash. Okay. Well, aside from the fact that my humors are unbalanced... Get another one of those. Always with the schools. I guess we can afford to put one out here. What is your problem? Lack of demand in my butt. Well, you know why? You know why it's able to fill in with this crap now is because of the timer. Because now it's so slow, the game isn't processing things happening. Oh, right. I was gonna... Where was I? Where was I? Down here, right? One of these was becoming a really nice neighborhood. Maybe it was this one? Okay. Why don't we do you? See if you also develop. Start developing into some stuff. Sim police officers wanted. Come on. Come on with that. Lower taxes. Maybe you should shut up. Taxes too high. Everyone's complaining about taxes. Should be in the zone on it though, right? On target. Average. Average. They won't be happy until they're paying nothing. Gridlock strangles lifestyle. Okay, yeah, that's the next thing we gotta focus on. Just want to start seeing some fill-ins here for this demand. Maybe I should start demolishing. Give the buildings a chance to come back a little bit easier. Alright, here we are again. We're just gonna have light residential out here? Or industrial, rather? Maybe I should do like a medium. Some of these places. You know what? We're gonna just maintain this whole trees along the highway thing. Okay, well, it's probably time to be focusing on subways. Subways and the like. I really, really wish there was a better way to deal with pollution in rural areas like that. But sadly, no. We have one more train station there, I suppose, for when we start building into this. Yeah, I don't know. I've never seen it. I've never seen it develop, but I'm pretty sure, because there's a list that I saw. I think it's from the old Simtropolis website or something, and it lists a bunch of unused assets. I think that's one of them. Doesn't really like that, does it? Oh, is I gonna do something with you? Just fill you. Are we having any kind of traffic issue here, though? I mean, yeah, a little bit. Finally put a bus stop out. Not so much there. Maybe be one in that corner. Taken. Could put one here, I suppose. I mean, putting it in one of these empty spots would be nice, but that doesn't seem to be an issue. Okay. Well, I gotta figure out what's going on with the demands here. I have a feeling I have hit some kind of level cap, and we are now at 300,000, which means that we're gonna start hitting more limits again. School's coming up close again. About the college. We're already ready for another college. Okay. Well, we got some stuff. Again. But yeah, the density of the city is going to now be impacted unless I can figure out how to open up, I don't know, maybe more seaport? Like, where would I even put that, though? Could create an artificial island out here, I guess. Don't know if that would count, because how would it develop? I could just put a road down and they would show up there. But would it complain about connectivity to anybody else? Like, how how could people transport to it is the thing. Like, it would purely just have to be an island for this. We'd put no industry out there. Maybe. I really don't think we need that much, but then again, what do I know? Another airport, maybe? See, I think my original plan had always been to have 3 airports, like 2 small ones, and then a much bigger one. That way I have all the sides covered. But now that I'm over here, I don't know where I would put it. Unless maybe I wanted to fill in like a little spot next to the farms on the side of the track, so it started feeding in here. There are cities that have like tiny airports inside urban areas, right? Maybe. I don't know. We'll have to think. Think. That needs to go down somewhere, though, for sure. Military base, I mean, I guess I could. We could put that out here. That's about the best place for it. You know, there is that castle, too. I kind of want to put a castle in. Maybe we'll put the castle up here. So there's a castle asset if you use cheat codes. I think it's like call cousin Vinny and then ZYXWVUT or something like that. Anyway, it is also available in the landmarks once you do the trick. I don't think it does anything, but it gives you city stats, so that's kind of nice. Like, it tells you pretty much all the stats in one go, so that would be handy, I guess. But we could do that. We could put a little city castle out here, and then maybe a hilltop lake, and then surround it and start developing some of that. Yeah, if we can keep demand. I would also, I mean, it's not necessary right now because where are we at with power? Yeah, we got plenty of power. But I would also like to actually keep developing, you know, the hills and continue on with the solar theme that we started all the... Oh, wow. Already halfway through the age. Oh, was there... There seems to be a missing... Oh, I think it's maybe just the trees are available. I forgot to replace the trees. Ah, I hate that so much. You know, at this point, it would be such a hassle to deal with a disaster. Maybe I should just turn them off, because there's not really anything to do. I don't know, whatever. We'll end this one here. I'll see you next time.